Hello everyone, this is Craig Chamberlain with VFD Distributing at VFDdistributing.com. We are going to go forward with the SMVector series, and today we're going to talk about landing the 120 volt power supply to your AC Tech drive. Now before we begin, you should make sure that you're going to be performing in compliance to your local safety standards, and always make sure that you turn off the 120 volt power supply before you handle any of the leads that might be going to it. You're going to need the following tools to keep moving forward and to complete this lesson. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, leads from your 120 volt power supply, your wire strippers, terminal ends for your wires, and wire crimpers. Now the traditional colors for 120 volts is red is your hot line, in other words it's 120 volts, white is your neutral, and green is your ground. Next you're going to take your wire strippers and we're going to strip each one of these wires, giving us enough wire to land our leads. Next you'll take the terminal ends and put them over the lead of the wire, and then you're going to take your wire crimpers and crimp down and ensure that it's securely fastened to the end of the wire. And you're going to do this for all three of your wire leads. Now take your AC Tech drive and you need to remove the front cover of it. Now to do this, look at the base of it and there'll be two screws, and what you're going to do is you're going to loosen both of those screws. There's no need to remove them, and then you're going to slowly, do not force it, remove the cover by pulling up on it. Now for 120 volts, if the screws are not already loosened, you need to loosen the L1, neutral, and the ground terminals. These are where we're going to land our leads. Okay, now land your red wire, which is your 120 volt hot wire, of course your power's off right now, onto L1 on the terminal strip. This is your input voltage line. When you screw down the terminal, make sure it is nice and tight. Now land your white wire, which is your neutral line, on the N terminal. This is your neutral line. Once again, make sure the screw on the terminal is nice and tight. Finally, land your green wire on the ground terminal. This is your ground wire. And finally, of course, make sure the screw on the terminal is nice and tight. We've completed landing our input voltage into the drive. Now we're going to take the cover that we removed, put it back on there, retighten the screws, and get ready to power on the drive. Now power up your line voltage, and after a few seconds you're going to see the red lights come up on the screen, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Thanks for stopping by, and this is again Craig Chamberlain with VFDdistributing.com. Don't forget we do offer sales and services of these VFD drives and many others. We are your one-stop shop for all things industrial, including automation, electronics, and motor equipment. And stay tuned because we're going to keep going forward with these series, and we're going to keep teaching you guys some stuff. Thanks for stopping by.